Joey, it is the late show again. Did you deserve that, do you think?
I think so, yeah. I thought, even on the balance of play first half, been unlucky twice, rattled the crossbar. One with a really good, it looks like a blocked tackle that flicks Az's shot up onto the bar, and then a free kick. You know, with the greatest respect to them, you know, they won the conference last year, and they've made a fantastic start to life in League Two. They were, I think, 9 unbeaten coming into the game today. So we knew this was going to be a really tough test for us, and you know, the conditions, and you know, it is a good pitch. I'm not criticising the pitch, but it's quite firm. It's a pitch that maybe doesn't suit, you know, free flow and passing football, but you have to find a different way. And credit to the lads today, you know, they kept pushing in there and kept you know, trying to do the right things, trying to pass the ball correctly in tough conditions with the wind and the hard pitch, and we got our rewards.
Yeah, and a lot going on in that last 10 minutes. You get the equaliser, which we'll talk about in a moment, but what about the late save from your goalkeeper, coming back in for his first game in 6 months today?
Yeah, and I mean, everybody knows just how good of a goalkeeper Ansi is. You know, Gas said we'll test that over his tenure in our goal, and he's had the best of luck with his injuries. That's allowed Belly to come in and be superb. It's been a massive part of what we've done here, and you know, Belly's had a little bit of a niggle and a setback, and you're relying on, you know, your squad again. And I thought Ansi, you know, to step up at that moment and make those saves is what big players do. You know, they come up with big moments. So it would have been snatch and grab for them. You know, because for me, after they scored, you know, we were the only side, you know, trying to do the right things and trying to control the game. And then obviously when we scored, you know, the wind and the keeper, you know, shelling it as long as he does, you know, they're always going to cause you some problems. So really pleased with Ants. Delighted for them. But you know, the two young centre half, 20 and 20 in front, you know, they started the game, I felt, as, you know, two young boys, and I think they finished the game as two 20-year-old men. So yeah, look, pleased for the lads, pleased for the team. But Elliot Anderson looked superb in there when he came on, showed a real level of maturity and quality that is befitting of his parent club, and hopefully he'll be a great addition. Harry Anderson coming on and winning the penalty for us, and Evo obviously still got the hardest job of putting it away. So delighted with the points. It could be 3, but they're a good side, make no bones about it, and you know, they sit where they sit in the table on merit, and we've got to play them at our place. So you know, there's a little bit of wiggle room left in the tie. You know, we fancy our chances, having beat them in the cup, and thought here today, you know, to come here and play as well as we did in spells, and obviously take a point gives us good confidence going into you know, the second half of the season, and a tough game on Tuesday night.
Well, we've talked about this month, and obviously playing Sutton twice in quick succession, Mansfield, Exeter. Is this a really good way to start it, do you think? Look,
we knew you know, that at some point in the season, you know, that you get into the kind of championship rounds, and you know, the early part of the season is always jockeying to make sure you're in position for, you know, February, March onwards. And you know, we give ourselves a little bit of a mountain to climb, you know, with the way we played in the first half of the season, and there's a real intention from the group to be better in the second half of the season. You know, we've made a decent start to that, but again, you know, Tuesday night, Oldham, another tough game, fight for their lives to beat Scunthorpe away today with a late goal, so they'll be a bit more full of confidence than probably what they were in previous weeks. But again, we've got to go and assert ourselves and show, you know, the Rovers style of football, and now, you know, this young, hungry team is starting to become very, very difficult to beat, and long may it continue.
The likes of Clark, Loft, Finlay, how far off have they been involved again?
Finlay was touch and go for the game today. We just felt it was just 24-48 hours too soon on the medical side of it. Lofty and Leon will probably be another couple of weeks. Depends who you ask. If you ask them, they want to be back, but you know, we'll monitor it as it goes on, and obviously Belly, hopefully he might miss Tuesday night's game, but then we're hoping, you know, the ostenal he's had in his knee will settle down, and that allows him to train Thursday with an eye on the weekend's game. So really good, really pleased. Again, you know, we're not maybe as strong as we could be here today, you know, but again, the squad and the belief in the team has got us a valuable point come what may.